So you basically you can't see me, and I don't really care. But this is video reflection for, I believe, April the 4th. So keep that in mind. And today, the theme I want to talk about is living by your morals. I mean, not morals, living by your ideals. By ideals, I don't mean morals. By ideals, I mean the values that you hold important. For example, consistency might be a value you hold important. For Henry David Thoreau, it might be something like simplicity, or a lack of limitation by social or capitalistic elements. And for me, I don't know, because I'm a teenager who is in high school learning about different things and aspects of life. Different ideas accompany those lessons. Therefore, I don't know which ideals I would like to live by. I'm still in the pick and choosing stages, if you will. I don't know which ideals best suit my lifestyle. I don't know which ideals I want to pursue. At least, not entirely. I know some ideals that I'd like to pursue. For example, consistency, the example I mentioned a bit earlier, is one of the biggest, one of the most significant ideals that I hold to be important. I stay consistent with quite a lot of things, mainly exercising. Today I also exercised shoulders and took cold showers. Taking cold showers for me is like having a shower. What would be a challenge for most people is now my routine. I can't do without it. Anyway, if you've been keeping up to date with my video reflections, you've probably seen me talking about English literature and whining about how hard it is, and also talking about Henry David Thoreau, transcendentalism, and simplification. Or you might not have seen it because you're not keeping up with my video reflections, or maybe I just didn't mention them. I honestly don't remember. But okay, so back to the point. Today I want to talk about a value that I exercise today, that I have taken, not taken as in stole, but integrated into my life. I've taken Henry David Thoreau's enlightenment on simplicity. By simplicity, he means that a human, well, in his terms, a man, can only execute a certain number of tasks at a single time. His idea by a certain number is pretty low. That's like 2 or 3 tasks. Me, being a student at KMLA, I have more than 3 tasks. I have way more than 3 tasks. Not just in terms of tasks, but in terms of subjects that I'm learning, in terms of clubs. Yes, so I would say 2 or 3 dozen tasks would be a bit more appropriate. But anyway, today I decided, I didn't decide, but I found out about a science fair challenge, that's hosted by the Korean group called Hanwha, where they give students a budget for research, and then they give students budget for research. Once the students submit their research ideas, they select some of them and then give them quite a generous amount of funding to help them proceed with their research. Anyway, I found out about that today, and I was thinking of applying, but I decided otherwise because I thought I wanted to focus on midterms. Now, does that mean I want to get a first-class honor or a second-class honor? No, that's not what I mean. What I mean by focusing on my academics means that I think I should have some depth to my academics, not just in terms of grades and GPA. Sure, I can get an A on all of them, That's not that difficult. But I would like to not only get an A, but be fluent at each subject. For example, if we're learning SAT physics, or SAT chemistry, which is what I'm learning right now, and honestly, I don't think I'm the best student in the room. I think I'm one of the more lacking side, mainly because I haven't studied SAT chemistry ever before. And it turns out that the class isn't a lecture, it's more of a student presentation class under the assumption that everybody knows everything in the book. Spoiler alert, I don't. So it's a bit hard for me to keep up with the class, but that's no problem because I can just study in my free time. Now, I would like to keep it that way, and I actually would like to improve a bit more in chemistry because I think it's a invaluable subject that's going to play a very important role when it comes to my research and my career in environmental science and material science. So, yes, I want to spend more time mastering it so that I can use it, not fluently, but at least I can be familiar with the subject itself. So anyway, what ended up happening is I told my other teammate, who we both really didn't have any ideas for the challenge, so I just, you might think I screwed him over, but that's not really what happened. We just sort of said, you know what, let's focus on midterms, simplify, because he also listens to English language, right? So that's what we agreed on, and I think that's what I'm going to do now, is focus on midterms, focusing on studying. I studied Chinese for about 4.5 hours today, and honestly, I don't want to see another character in Chinese for like the next 24 hours. It's disgusting. But was it worthwhile? Yes. Did I enjoy it? No, I didn't. I'll be honest. But yes, that's the rundown of today. Maybe tomorrow will be a bit more fun. I know you can't see me, so I'm just going to take off my clothes. But yes, so maybe, hopefully, tomorrow will be more fun in terms of materials for video reflection, and I'll have a bit more to talk to you guys about. Anyway, that's going to be it for today, and I hope I will see you tomorrow if I stay consistent.